Oh no. Yo, yo, yo. Oh my goodness. What's up, everybody? Oh, this does not look good at all. I don't like the way this looks. This is weird. This is weird. How y'all doing? All right, hey, y'all got 30 minutes. 30 minutes. You hear me? 30. Hope everybody's doing all right. Hope everybody's Gucci out there. Hope everybody's Gucci out there. What y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I ain't got no knuck if you buck on today. I ain't got no knuck if you buck on today. Hey, let me know if you guys can hear me out there. You guys can hear me out there in good old TikTok land. Hey, let me know if you guys can hear me. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I got 2 people up in here. Got 3 people up in here. I got 4, 5, 6. No? Okay, I tried. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm gonna let get everybody a second to roll on up in here. Rolling all up in here. Hey, if this is your first time, welcome. My name is Kevin. I go by the Boot Nurse on all those social media platforms. We over here talking about the nursing strike that it went into effect yesterday. As far as I know, it's still going into it. It's still in effect. The nursing strike is still into effect. Who turned my computer off, bro? What the hell? Man, how y'all doing? Oh, there we go. Gucci. Gucci. But yeah, so we're talking about the nursing strike that's going on. It's up in New Jersey right now. All right. The nursing strike right now is up in New Jersey. So let me see. Oh, I can't get on here? Bro, what happened? What happened? What happened to my stuff? Oh, man. Uh-oh. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Hey, if you're brand new to the stream, hey, I want to know who you are, where you're from, where you're at in your nursing journey. Hey, today we're going to be talking about that nursing strike. Hey, I'm only going to be on here for like 30 minutes. I'm only going to be on here for like 30 minutes, just like it was the other day. I had to move some stuff around. Now we good. We can make some stuff happen. So, I want to know who you are, where you're from, where you're at in your nursing journey. If you've never been here before, my name is Kevin. I go by the Boot Nurse on all those social media platforms. Make sure you guys go over there and check them out. But yeah, right now we're going to be talking about the nursing strike. But hey, I want to know what questions you guys have. Drop them down in the comments. My co-host is not here. Any of my co-hosts are not here. I didn't really tell them I was going to be here. They usually come at 5:30, so they're probably about to be mad at me for the fact that I'm here without them. But anyways, hey, I want to know who you are, where you're from. Like, what questions do you have? Tell me about. Let's talk about the nursing strike. Who is that? Aubrey? Oh, not here yet. Uh-oh, my bad. Talk about the nursing strike, talk about NCLEX, we talk about whatever's going on. Just sent to my mom. Hey, she gonna be mad at me, Aubrey. I'm sorry. You still in the Navy? I am still in the Navy, actually. I'm in the Navy Reserves. Actually, next month I'll make 16 years. And I'm trying to think, should I just stay in or should I just get out? Well, y'all let me know. Should I stay in or should I get out? Should I stay or should I go? I don't know. I don't know what this was, but y'all know what's up. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Show me some love. But yeah, so we'll wait for a little bit more people to get up in here so we can see what's going on. I saw your YouTube yesterday. Oh, shout out to you. I appreciate you going to the YouTube. I got a lot of the TikToks, the ticket talkers that are on there. But then, of course, I got all those other videos that I did, I guess you could say a few years back. I started doing YouTube in 2020. So I'm glad you checked it out. I'm glad you subscribed. I'm going to be putting more stuff on there. I'm going to be working with a bunch of stuff. Right now I'm working on my 7-day NCLEX course. So if you're a brand new nurse about to start nursing school, like as in tomorrow or next week or next month, check out the 7-day NCLEX course. Right now it's going for $48, 80% off. You get it forever. I upload stuff. I'm actually working on about 8 videos right now that I'm going to be uploading. So, hey, if you want to get a jump start on your NCLEX before you graduate, like 2 years from now, might be something that you might want to look into. So check out the link in my bio. And it also is for PNs. So RNs, LPNs, LVNs, it's all out there. So let's see what y'all are asking me. You said something about YouTube. What inspired you to become a nurse? I realized that I wanted to do something a little bit more in my field, and I'm a really big people person. I did want to be a doctor at first, but then all the doctors that I was around at that point, they were so tired and drug out and forgot that people were people. And I'm a very big people person. And I do believe that it is about the medicine is important, but the patient is more important. And, I'm kind of like, I'm a caring person to want to take care of other people. That's essentially where the gist of wanting me to become a nurse. And, lastly was I wanted more money. But the little bit more money of a pay boost came with that. But it was also the level of responsibility. So depending on where you work, your responsibility could be this high, could be this low, so it all just depends. But that's why I became a nurse, is because I genuinely cared and wanted to help people. Is it still 8 years to be a certified nurse? Cherry, it just depends. What do you mean? I need for you to elaborate a little bit more for me. What do you know about the Mercy ship? I got stationed there. I'm also trying to go to nursing school. So the Mercy ship is the love boat. That's what we call it. It's actually ran by the merchant, it's not necessarily ran by the Navy, but it is when the Navy is on it, if it makes sense. But I mean, if you're getting stationed there, you're going to be part of ship's company. I don't know too much about it, but based off of what I've been told by a few people that have been on it, you're going to be a part of ship's company. And, you're going to be doing the day-to-day stuff that's going to be on there when it comes to that ship. So, and if you're trying to go to nursing school, I don't know what the command's dynamic is. I don't know what your op tempo is. I don't know how you're going to be working. I don't know how any of that stuff's going to be. So once you get to that command and you have a good understanding of your chain of command, and, you build a good rapport with them, and, you do everything you're supposed to do, right time, right place, uniform, all that good jazz that we're supposed to be doing. Once you build a good rapport with them, and if you can go to nursing school, it very well could happen. That's what happened for me. So it very well could happen for you. How long to become each of those you just mentioned? Cherry, I'm not sure exactly what you're asking. So I love all us nurses. So do I. Is it Anastasia? Nurse Anastasia? I was about to say you know what? I'm slow and I would have said that wrong. You the type of person all nurses need to be. Bubbly? I don't know what that means. Bubbly or real? I'm just saying. Look. Hey, y'all know who's in the building right now? It's my goon. Nurse Cass is up in here. I just want to let y'all know that if y'all don't get me to at least 10,000 likes, she will come to wherever you are and she will fight you. I'm just putting that out there. I don't got your theme song. Hey, by the way, my last live I put on YouTube and it got copyrighted because I played Nuck If You Buck. But luckily, it didn't get copyright striked because it was allowed and it wasn't longer than like 30 seconds or something like that. So all for you, Cass. Hey, all for you. I'm not trying to go to nursing school. Just hook up with all the nurses that I can. Hey, man. Hey, look, we all got goals. And if you want to hook up with all the nurses, who am I to stop you? I'm just saying. When I was younger, I was told it takes 8 years to become certified once you pass all your courses. So I don't. I'm referring LPN, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so it's a little bit different. I don't know your age. I don't know exactly. So I'm gonna try to elaborate as much as I can. So it all just depends on the program that you go to. And programs aren't really certified anymore. I mean, they do have diplomas now. And I know they had diplomas for a while. It all just depends on where you go. But to become an LPN, it's a license. And to become an RN, it's a license. It all depends on how long it takes for you to get through your prerequisites. And it all depends on how long the school is. All in all, it could take you anywhere from 3 to 4 years to get an RN. It all just depends. LPN, once you get into that school, it could take you a little over a year. For an RN, their programs can be, I've seen accelerated BSN programs as fast as 12 months. I know Texas Tech, they have an online hybrid type of nursing program, and it's 12 months, like from January to December. A&M in Arlington, it's 15 months. A&M in Corpus, where I went, it was 18 months. So it all really just depends on where you go. I got a flight, or I got flight money. You got flight money. Hey, let me get some. Who is this? Health Insurance Queen. I help travel nurses get health insurance coverage that they can keep if they change contracts. Cool. I mean, I don't need health insurance, but I'm pretty sure somebody else is in here that might need it. I got my RN in 3 or 4 years total, but it was an associate's degree. Don't nobody care, Scott, that you got an associate's degree. Your associate's degree really doesn't matter. You already know it's about that license. You know that's what it's about. Because guess what? We all make the same money, baby. The only thing is different is like when you go up, hey, what leadership positions do you want to hold? Or if you want to, you can get your associate's degree and go straight into a master's degree program if you want to be an NP. You know that. Magnet. Oh, well, okay. So with magnet hospitals, of course they disagree because they want 80%. They want 80% of all nurses to be there to be BSN. But they always give you a timeline. They'll be like, hey, you got 5 years to get this. Okay, cool. Maybe I don't want to go work for you. Or maybe I don't have to work for you. Or maybe, you know what I mean? So it really doesn't matter. But if you want to get a higher education, you can. Remember, you don't have to work there. You can go work wherever you want. Let me see. How did you study in nursing school? I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a convoluted question. So, I studied in nursing school by, probably one of the most important things. I really don't know how to pronounce. Is it Bavenda? Oh, Bravenda. So, one way I'll say this is I studied by getting into groups and networking with the girls that I was in school with. We exchanged notes. We studied together. We leaned on each other a lot. Of course, YouTube, our instructors were worthless, so I didn't really talk to them. And then anytime I did talk to them, they gave us an attitude like, okay, you're the expert. Why am I giving the school all this money if you can't answer my damn question? You see what I'm saying? So, in a nutshell, that's essentially how I studied. We found out what was on the syllabus as well, and we tried to do it as best as possible. So, it was in nursing school, at least in my nursing program, even though this was in 2017, 2018, they didn't give you enough. It's just like they're just like, hey, go that way. And you're going to be like, okay, what am I looking for? Go that way. Okay, whatever, bro. I guess I'll fucking figure it out. So that's kind of how it went. Does it make any difference if you get your bachelor's, meaning money-wise? It depends. There's certain things that, you can't do. Like, for example, if you have an associate's degree as an RN, if you wanted to go teach in education, you could not go to somewhere to teach with an associate's degree in the nursing field, unless it was like CNAs or medical assistants or something along those lines. The pay difference from the pay difference from associate's degree nurse to bachelor's degree nurse, like $1, if that, maybe, I don't know. So there's that. It all just depends, because some places they pay the BSNs and the RNs the same, or the BSNs and the ADNs the same. So that's what all they care about is the hospitals. All they care about is their statute, to where they can make it a dick measuring contest and be like, my hospital has 80% of BSN nurses. What about yours? Hospital down the street, and they're gonna be like, bitch, don't nobody care. You see what I'm saying? So it's stuff like that. That's actually good to know. You smart as fuck, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. Where you been at? If you don't follow me right now, what are you doing with your life? I am smart. I appreciate you, big dog. Thank you. I think I got it mixed up in my head. My apologies. You're correct. It's 4 years to be. Yeah. So if that's okay if you were misinformed. It's no big deal. Some people you don't know what you don't know, and medicine changes every day, all the time. I was on here yesterday and I passed my T's. Shout out to you, Moody. Shout out to you passing that T's. Now you about to go to school and make all this money. What money? Exactly. Make sure you, 1 million likes. I want it right now. I want all the likes, just like all these AI people are getting likes, like NPCs. Make it happen. The course loads are basically equivalent to 8 years, like a medical doctor having to know all bones. Not necessarily. With medical school, the doctors, they know, they have to know all that aspect, but it's all about medical school is the study of medicine. That's why they're MDs. That's why they're medical doctors. Versus with nursing, it's all about the patient. Nursing can really, what's the word I'm looking for? While medicine is important to help a patient, nursing can really get to the actual hands-on aspect of taking care of the patient to get them better, if that makes sense. Am I CVOR? I am not. I'm actually just regular OR. I thought about doing CVOR, but no. I took my NCLEX yesterday, and the good pop-up. How accurate is it? Really anxious. Well, it's 99.99% accurate, but there's always that point where, hey, you may not make it. And remember, it's not official. And I say that all the time. People are just like, hey, how official is this video? Hey, I don't know. I already told you that it's, possibly I've seen people get the good pop up and fail. I've seen people get the bad pop up and pass. But it's a 90 high 90 something to where it's accurate that you passed. But remember, it's only official once you they tell you that you passed through Pearson View and you get your license. Facts of the body, all terminology, etc. Having to know how they're spelled, their origins. That's actually like just one class. That sounds like medical terminology and anatomy and physiology. That's like one semester. Where did I go to school? I went to school at Texas A&M in Corpus Christi. I remember someone I knew studied to be a nurse. Her books intrigued me and she explained it to me. So she probably gave you a good like summary of it. I mean, I still have a bunch of my books that are down here. But nursing school, depending on your program, the longest program I've seen of an actual nursing school is it's 4 years. So, and I know I live in Texas, so it's, UT in Austin. They start you from the beginning. Like, you apply for the nursing program, boom, you get into the nursing program. Your first 2 years would be your prerequisites, and then your last 2 years are your nursing classes. So it all just depends. But it must have changed so much. This was back in the 90s. Let me tell you, it has changed drastically since the 90s. Like, you can go to school completely online. Nursing school didn't become online until mid 2000s, where they started it, I believe. So do you plan on getting a master's? I do, actually. And it's funny that you say that. I've said this before, but I do plan on getting my master's in education. I was weighing for a while in between education and informatics, but education is what I like to do. I like to teach. I like to be here talking to everybody, looking at your bright and shiny faces that I can't see through TikTok. Another reason why I created my NCLEX course, another reason why I do nurse coaching, all that stuff. So the education route is the direction that I decided to go for myself. And it's funny because one of the nurses that I worked with today, she was on the phone and I was being nosy and I was just like, "Are you going back to school?" And she's just like, "Yeah." And I was just like, "Oh, congratulations." So nurses out here going to get their degrees. And the thing about it is just like, a lot of people are just like, "I don't want to get my degree because I don't want to go." If you want to go back to school and get your bachelor's or get your master's or whatever, go and do it. Do it for you. Don't do it for no damn hospital. Who cares about a hospital and their fucking magnet status? Don't nobody care about that. Go get your degree because that's what you want to do for you. Because best believe, I'm telling you right now, a hospital can be great for when you go to get your skills down and everything, but in the end, you need to get what you need to get for yourself, do it honorably, and then go on about your business. Go on about your business. Hey, we got 10 minutes. Usually when I put a time limit on myself, I always get really good engagement. But then when I'm on here for 2 hours, it's crickets. Like, cheep, cheep. Wait, I sound like a bird. Y'all know what I mean. Hey, smash that like button because y'all love me. I love y'all. Appreciate it. But yeah, so I know one thing I wanted to talk about was that nursing strike that's coming up right now. So I actually got an email today stating that there's actually another nursing strike that's happening in California, Oregon, and in Washington State. So when are we striking? I ain't going on strike, but I do know a bunch of people that's going on strike. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, there's a strike going on right now in New Jersey. There's a strike going on right now in New Jersey. And if anybody's looking for that, all you need to do is type in U.S. nursing strike and it'll take you straight to their website. Now, here's one thing I'm going to say, because I saw a bunch of people when I posted that video, get all into their feelings and were calling me a scab. Hey, listen, I live down south. We don't got unions like that. I wish we had unions, because maybe we would have better patient nurse ratios. We would have better support, and we wouldn't have some of the shit that I've seen pop up in these hospitals. So with that being said, I am very understanding to why both sides are happening. Number one, the strike is happening because of wages that are going. They always happen for wages, like nurses aren't paid enough, right? And we can all agree to that. The second thing is their benefits. Like, if I do remember reading correctly, like, that hospital system is trying to increase their insurance premiums. But by far, the most important thing is the support and safe patient nurse ratios. Like, that is by far the most important, because it is the patient safety as well as your safety when you're taking care of them. So I understand why they're striking. But on the other hand, for somebody who knows nothing about the strike, they're just like, "Oh, cool, there's an opportunity for me to come up here and make some money." And then they get called scabs. They get called, hey, don't cross the picket line. Don't get cross this, don't cross that. And then on the other hand, people are just like, y'all are the reason we can't get nothing done because y'all are crossing the picket line. We should stand together. Okay, let's stand together, but I'm going to go make this money. So, like I said, I'm very unbiased on a lot of those things that are happening. But I understand why you're striking. But I do also understand why this person over here wants to go up and make $120 an hour for 18 days. I do understand that. And then people get mad. They're like, hey, we need to stand together. Okay, well, let's stand together. But if this strike goes on for 3 months, how am I going to pay? How am I going to pay my bills? Hey, we can stand in solidarity together, but how am I going to do this? Like the days where strikes used to just really like be crazily impact. Like they're still here, and strikes aren't going anywhere. You know, I personally have never been to a strike. I personally have never crossed the picket line. I'm personally not a scab. I did scratch myself though, down here on my leg. So I guess I'm a scab, maybe, because I have them, because I hurt myself, because I'm clumsy. So I'm not a scab. Shout out to Nurse Nelly for showing up. Aubrey was here, so I appreciate you. I know I'm on here early because I got something I got to go do in like the next 10 minutes. So, hey, for all 16 people that are in here, that's Nurse Nelly. She's down in the bottom. She is my co-host. I have been lacking in the communication with her, and I know she's going to yell at me after this, but she is also a nurse, 4 years. She's done ICU, med-surg, as well as she does case management now, loving her life. And I'm going to need for all of y'all to go over there and follow her. And yeah, she's my co-host. My other co-host, which was Nurse Cass, I don't know where she went. She said she was getting on a plane doing something. She's the other co-host, but she's a top flight head of security. And if you ain't about it, she'll fight you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. So in regards to the strike, if you guys want to see it, go check out the video that I posted. I'm actually going to post another video talking about how there's another strike that's coming up, potential strike that's happening in California, Oregon, and Washington State, and they're paying money for it. So in the end, it is your decision on what you want to do. If you're one of those nurses that are going to strike for you, please, by all means, strike for you and better wages. That's what I want for y'all. But if you're also one of those nurses that got to pay those bills and you may be in debt and this is an opportunity for you to make some money, go do you. Don't get mad at me. People calling me scabs and don't cross the picket line. Am I going to stand with solidarity for my fellow brothers and sister nurses and all this stuff? Of course I am. Of course I am. I'm always going to stand with my own. But I'm just going to let you know that if I need the money, I'm going to go and get it. And somebody was like, not all money is good money. Trust me, trust and believe me. When they were paying nurses $10,000 a week to go work in New York City when COVID first broke out, immediately I said, oh, they giving you that money for a reason. And then now you have people that have gone up there and now they're like, mentally they are fucking traumatized because of all of the death that they saw when they walked into arenas, when they walked in the gyms or big open areas and people are just dying left and right. You think a motherfucker just gonna give you $10,000 and just so it could be hunky dory? I don't think so. Right? So in the end, if you decide to cross the picket line to go do a strike, do you? You ain't gonna see me throwing potatoes or tomatoes or whatever the fuck they throw at you. You ain't gonna see me like get all mad and try to yank you up. Go make your money. But also, I do want those nurses that are fighting for that. I want for y'all because y'all live there. I want y'all to have better wages. I want y'all to have better benefits, and and when I tell you, as somebody who quit the ICU for unsafe patient-nurse ratios and the lack of support and the lack of caring and a lot of unethical things, I want that for you. I want you to fucking have good nursing experiences when it comes to taking care of your patients. That's what I want. 100%. But like I said, there's a twofer that happens there. So anyways, I mean, there's some people that I know that they only work PRN and then when a strike comes up, they go and do it. Some people have made a living off that for years. Strikes are not going anywhere. They are not going anywhere. So for those people that are just like, oh, you know, this, that, and the third, I'm sorry. It's just the way of the world. Get over it. War happens all the fucking time. And then what you going to do? You know what I'm saying? Wars happen all the time. What you gonna do about it? You know what I mean? So, but that's my rant. That's my rant on that. I appreciate everybody being here for that because, like, you know what I'm saying, the strike was a topic of discussion for the last like day or so when I posted it because people decided that they wanted to, you know, do whatever they do, and I'm cool with that. So, yeah, make sure you guys check that out. Are you a union nurse? No, I am not. We don't have unions in Texas. Although that is something that somebody was talking about. That is something that I know there was a strike that just recently happened in Austin with Ascension Seton, and they were talking about that. I know that you could tell because I just said what I just said. We have one union. Yeah, that's what I thought. The strike is happening. Rose, the strike is happening in New Jersey. And then I did get another message not right now, but it was earlier today where it said, what did it say? It said that they were having a strike, potential strike that's happening in California, Oregon, and Washington State. That's where they're having it. So I'm just saying. So, but anyways, I appreciate everybody being here. We got 24 people that are gonna essentially just be sad that I'm about to leave TikTok. But I appreciate everybody being here, coming to listen to my rant and let you guys know that I appreciate all nurses. I don't care what you're doing, as long as you're doing something different with your life. Always progress forward. And here's another thing that I like to say as well is rather than you can also find something else to do for yourself. Like, we always come up with the excuse as in, like, you know, they aren't giving us this, they aren't giving us that. Like, there's so many opportunities out here now that you can create your own. Like, I know one girl who she does nothing but make really colorful notes and put them on Etsy and makes more money doing that in a month, or makes more money doing that than any money that she would make as a nurse. It's crazy. She's still providing things to nurses and nurses and nursing students and all that other stuff. But, you know, when are you going to take control of your life? I'm just keeping it real. Like, when are you going to take control of that? You want to color for a living? You can. I've seen your penmanship. It's all right. Do it. Yes, I got my esthetician and massage therapy. Like, look at that. I know girls right now that don't even work in the hospital anymore, and they work doing that exact same thing. Not the massage therapy, but the esthetician stuff. You know what I mean? Or one girl who just got a job working on a cruise line. I don't want to go on a cruise because, you know, I just don't want to go on a cruise yet. But, you know, or there's so many other avenues, you know. So if you decide to be at a hospital and they want to try to take shit away from you, create your own. You can do it. Yeah, you can do a wellness center. Yeah, you do all that stuff. The opportunities are out there for you. So, like, if you want to go teach, cool. You want to start your own school, cool. You want to create your own program, like me, cool. You know, there's all different types of stuff out there. No disrespect intended. I'm just curious of the benefits of your course you're offering. So the course that I have is an NCLEX course. And the NCLEX is the exam that RNs and LPNs take to to acquire a license to work as a nurse. So the course that I'm creating, course that I created that is currently in the pre-launch that is being updated, is a course to prepare you to take that exam. So it's going to give you everything that you need, from the content to how questions are broken down to I'm working with a company right now. Y'all are getting a little sneak peek, but I'm working with a company right now to create the system for computer adaptive testing. So that's what I'm working with right now. And the computer adaptive testing will also come with the next generation NCLEX questions, because I mean, technically, that's the generation that we're in. Technically, it shouldn't be next gen. It should just be current gen, because that's what we're on right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's what my course offers. And that's why I say it to anybody who's in nursing school right now. You know, that's what we're doing. How are you? Thanks for showing up. I'm actually about to get off because, your boy got somewhere to be. Does anybody have any questions before I bounce off? But anyways, see what you guys got. But I love everybody that likes to come chit chat. I'm all about this. Where am I going? You're new here? Is that Nikki Mouse? Hey, first of all, that is a nice, clever name. So just Nikki Mouse, I'm just let you guys know, all 21 people that are in here, that I usually stream or I usually get on TikTok live like Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays between 5 and 6. I have something I have to do like right now. I'm already a little bit late for it, which is fine. But I have a determined place that I was supposed to be a long time ago. So it got canceled canceled on Monday, and it got rescheduled for today. So I got to go handle that. Also, make sure you guys follow me on those social media platforms. Follow me on YouTube, of course, Instagram, of course, on TikTok. Check out the Boot Nation Facebook group, and type in there. Let us know who you are, whatever questions you have, X, Y, and Z. All that stuff is in there. Trying to foster a great nursing community with positivity. So some people want to try. Some people come at me crazy, and I'm gonna be like, hey, I don't know what you want from me. So, but we try to converse back and forth, and that's what I like. I love the dialogue. I love what's happening in the chat. I love every bit of it. Even if you want to come in here negative, I'm cool with that too. But just don't come in here super crazy, because Nelly will ban that ass. I'm just letting y'all know right now. But yeah, make sure you guys check me out on all those platforms. And also, before I get off, be great to yourself. Just be great to yourself. All right. Let me see what it says. Thank you. You guys are making the world a better place on the front line. You guys absolutely deserve. It will be a forever fight with strikes. It will be a forever fight with strikes because they happen all the time. They've been happening ever since the industrial revolution, when, all the time. I'm still taking my prereqs. All right, Nikki Mouse. Hey, I'm saying you can jump on here and check out some of the other stuff we got going on. So, hey, man, pray for me. I'm taking my NCLEX tomorrow. Yeah, give you an update. Okay. Hey, Jimmy, you're going to do fine, bro. You're going to do fine. And then when we come back here but you should know your results by next Monday. So, but all right. But anyways, like I said, you guys be great to yourself. I will see you guys on Friday. Peace.